Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Go.
Love throwing to start us off. Reed's got it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion.
From the 29. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
18, 70. Let go.
Throwing his love on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
70, Lion.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He still has room inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25.
Cowboy 80.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely. That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Love from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Throwing it to start this drive. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Complete out to the right side. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Sending a receiver left. Throwing from the gun here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Here's a loft deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Okay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll try and punch it in. Takes it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
To throw here on 1st down. Taken in by Noah Fant. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Back 60. Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They are throwing it again. This one's caught. Touchdown, Seattle! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now give left side. And he's going to take this one to the 25 before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Love out of the shotgun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he drives this forward to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Shotgun now for Love. Has it in close. It's a Green Bay touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said,
rush coming off the edge, and they block it! The Seahawk finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races! 30! And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Trying again following the sack. Called in left side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Packers will take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Love now. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here on first down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
Stephanie! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
They give it to him again. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game up. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
Play fake, it's Love. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Bronco leading. Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
19 Lions. Here we go, here we go.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that puppy through.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. Still going inside the 35. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Throwing on 2nd and 11. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
The Packers take their first time out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Caught. Nice gain left side. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know by now, Kate, what I call that. That's that car wash ball. Just come to life. That's when you throw that ball right through that car wash and you throw it with such velo, it doesn't get whipped. It's do it with that kind of accuracy down the field. This dude's elite.
Runs inside the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 33. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down throw. Here's Love. Chased out to his right. Completed to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Going ground on 1st and goal. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Gay's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He'll cobble together a yard there. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Nice kick there. It's a punt at 53 yards. And they're going to take over possession.
Let's go now.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Love from the gun. Reed's got it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go, here we go.
Give now to the running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Situational football. Looking at 1st and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
They give it to him up the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Give him 6 on that play. Now it's going to be 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play. So give them a fourth in this game to the surprise of absolutely nobody. They've had to settle for field goals quite often. But to his credit, he has stepped up confidently, consistently, and been the scorer they need him to be.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He's got it over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
To throw here on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll run here from the gun. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. Lions.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
Love on 3rd and short. Oh, he got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. Big game downfield. Touchdown, Green Bay. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. From the 27. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down for a loss.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. They just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. That one's complete, right side. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Gain of about 4, and that brings up 4th and 2.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. He'll throw it. He connects downfield on 4. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Now looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Play fake. It's Love. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Hits his running back. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Fourth down, here's Love. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Head to 60, head to 60. And up.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Set go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. He throws a bullet to the center. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Seahawks trail by 15. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Throwing this back in the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. To throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Not on the same page with his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Looking to throw it. This is complete to Charbonnet. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, ready to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Here he is to throw. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference, they pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, they look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of it.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Now to throw. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. An extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a 1-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
Broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G. I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posting with my just say yeah.
I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures.
Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She took with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She took with the G's, then she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not wet my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
Hey, yo, fresh out the fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo, PayPal. Pumped up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is like my whole tape, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my